I have a client who is really allowing his anger to get the best of him. He has been blowing up and it's causing damage. It's as if he's taking out an emotional machine gun at work and just mowing people down. There's secondary damage to this. It hurts people's feelings, it's destroying the culture, and it really has a negative effect on relationships. When he does it at home, it's almost worse, because the impact when he has an amygdala hijack and blows up at his spouse or his children is that they are hurt. So today, I want to explain how an amygdala hijack works and what are the tools to help get you out of it. So I want to start with explaining our brain. Dan Siegel has given us a great idea, a hand model of the brain. And it works like this. The brain stem coming up the back of your brain is your primitive brain. It connects to the limbic system, the part of our brain that regulates emotions. And right here is the amygdala. The amygdala specifically is in charge of fight or flight. Over the amygdala is the cortex. That's the part that you see when you see a picture of the brain, kind of the gray, squiggly, mattery stuff. That's your cortex. And here, the frontal cortex, and here, the prefrontal cortex. This is the part of the brain that differentiates us from animals because we are able to have executive functioning. So with the hand model, the forehead, here and here, this is our frontal cortex and our prefrontal cortex, where our executive functioning occurs. So there's a really fascinating study that was done quite a while back where they put people in a functional MRI and they stimulated the amygdala. They did this by showing pictures of someone being attacked. So they could see all of a sudden when that happened, all the blood and oxygen in the brain went to the amygdala. So the fight or flight response was stimulated. When they asked the person, is the person in the picture a man or a woman? All the blood and oxygen stayed in the amygdala. They continued to be in fight or flight. When they asked the individual, the test subjects, a question that involved executive prefrontal cortex problem solving and high-level thinking, a question such as, what is the man or the woman in the picture feeling? What are they experiencing? Something fascinating happened. In fact, all of the blood and oxygen got redirected to the prefrontal cortex, and the person's fight or flight settled down. So this is a really good clue for us. If we get triggered, we're about to blow up. If you can have, or I can have, the self-awareness to stop, to interrupt our need to react, take a deep breath and even ask ourselves, wait a minute, what's going on? What am I thinking? Why am I feeling so upset right now? It will pull us out of our amygdala hijack and redirect brain blood and oxygen to our higher level executive functioning skills. That lets us calm down and it allows us to self-regulate. So think about how empowering it would be to have something happen and be able to take control, not react, but stop, consider, and respond. That's where the point of power lays. That's where you fully step into the empowerment dynamic and become the creator of your own life, owning it, taking responsibility for yourself and your actions.